and the Lil Wayne Fest. Man, there's just so much shit to talk about. There's so much shit going on, man. Like, I'm a fan of Lil Wayne. When I'm working in the gym, I'm training. Any Lil Wayne song they play, I damn near can rap it word for word. If it came out before 2010, I could damn near rap it word for word. And 2010 is when I turned 20. So when I was listening to the Carter One in 2003, I was in the eighth grade. Shoot your arm, leg, arm, head. Like Carter One. Like I've been a fan of Wayne. I love Wayne. His music really got me through a lot of tough times. His music got me through high school. His music got me through college. His music just is a constant theme in my life story. From mixtapes to albums, I always gave credit to Wayne. Even when The Funeral came out, even when he dropped some music that people didn't like, I always said Wayne is good. I always did, right? And so I have to preface that by saying Wayne got on stage at the Louisiana Fest and said he worked very hard to put himself in a position to get that Super Bowl, and it got ripped away from him. And I also was listening to Markman, and Rob Markman was just saying those words don't really deserve a think piece. And I agree with him, they don't, but I also agree with him, that that's just to invoke emotion in the crowd and to the people that's in the arena. But at the same time, ripped away, like that means you already had it in the bag. And the fact that you didn't have it in the bag and you feel like you had it in the bag, that speaks to the entitlement, right? The entitlement that these celebrities, that these stars have. The entitlement that, hey, it's New Orleans and that's my city. I'm supposed to be the one performing. The entitlement is that I'm Lil Wayne. I was a dude that had that 5-year, 6, 7 year run from '05 to 2010 to 2012. Really, to me, Wayne's run is from '03 to 2010. He had a historic run. Like, he feel like he's still that top guy. And at the end of the day, that's not the case because we got the big three. And one of the guys from the big three, he put himself in that position. He earned that position. Everybody was saying that he wasn't going to respond, that he couldn't make hits, that he couldn't make music, that he couldn't stand toe to toe with Drake. Right? But he did. They say Drake and Future got on the phone and pieced it up in there. Now they're saying that didn't happen. And you know where Kendrick was at? Nowhere near that conversation. Right? They saying they need Drake. Future needs Drake. Bro, without Future, Drake couldn't even act hard. Drake couldn't even be at the Toronto game mean mugging D. Rosen. Kendrick already broke that down for us and not like us. What are we talking about here? But we talking about Wayne and we talking about Drake and we talking about Drake didn't even come to the Louisiana Fest, but instead he was in Toronto trying to mean mug DeMar DeRozan and D-Rose. I'm glad he came home. Y'all didn't deserve him either, and he just showed us why they didn't deserve him. But let me get back to the Louisiana Fest. Because I'll go on a tangent because I don't like that bullshit bitch behavior. You know what I'm saying? But when we talk about Lil Wayne, he is one of the greatest rappers alive and still doing it at a high level. And to me, it also points to Cole. It points to Cole because a lot of people think that Cole is the better rapper. Like, just bar for bar, lyrically, just from a pure skill set of just rapping and wordplay, Cole is the best. And Wayne was the best. But Wayne, just like Cole, didn't give us enough global, international hits, right? Wayne, just like Cole, didn't give us enough, projects in his discography besides the mixtape, besides the feature verses that, and I don't want to compare them because Wayne, and that's a whole different animal. Wayne got the longevity. But, rapping, you got to do more than rapping, bro. And we understand now that rapping is not the end all be all to that greatest conversation. And to me, this is just making Lil Wayne seem human in my eyes. Because Wayne was not a human being. We are not the same. I am a Mars and Mars and Mars. We are not the same. I am a alien. Like Gonzalez, young college student who done just flipped the game like Houston. I'm used to promethazine with 2 cups. I'm screwed up. Hey, you ain't shit if you ain't never been screwed up. Flow so sick, make you wanna throw your foot up. Like, come on, man, Wayne. So it just makes him look human. It just humanizes him because we could tell that he really want this and he really felt bad. But what was a great light in this darkness, what was a great light at the end of this tunnel was the Lil Wayzyana Fest itself. Was the key to the city that they gave him, was the first star on the Walk of Fame in New Orleans on Bourbon Street that Master P delivered for him, was Turk, BG, Birdman, Manny Fresh, Juvenile getting together and doing the Hot Boys reunion. That's the light that really need to be shined on. But we know it's taking over the headlines. We know what's going to take over the headlines. And just the fact that Wayne said he got it ripped away, we know that, there's no way that Kendrick Lamar and him are going to be on stage. Because Kendrick's a taker. Wayne is somebody that wants to receive, but Kendrick's a taker. Right? And sometimes when you earn shit, sometimes when you work hard and you receive shit, you're a taker. Because it's never given to you, it's earned. And sometimes earned is another word for taking it, right? It was yours for the taking. If you wanted that W, if you wanted that win in football and basketball, then you had to perform in crunch time. So you had to take it. You had to get the top spot. Kendrick's a taker. Lil Wayne wants to receive. He wants to be given something. And his mixtape days when he said he was the best rapper alive, and his mixtape days when he gave us Death of Auto-Tune, when he was going back and forth with Jay-Z, he was a taker. And he took a lot. But now he's not in a taking mood. Now he wants to receive. Now he feels like he should receive. Now he feels entitled. And as a man, that's just something I can't fuck with. Right? Because you don't deserve shit. You don't deserve shit. You ain't gonna get shit thinking you deserve shit. And when you think you deserve it, it's just entitlement. It's just the delusion in your mind thinking you're somebody that should get this. I should. I've done these things. I've said these things. I've worked with these people. I've done so much for the culture and hip hop in the past. But you haven't done anything now, and we know the NFL is about a what have you done for me lately type of league. And if they expect their players to be like that, why wouldn't they expect their performer for the Super Bowl? So, man, I hate to say shit like that about Wayne because I love Wayne. I love Wayne. But you don't deserve shit, nigga. Like, you got to quit thinking like that. You got to quit talking like that, like a little ass pipsqueak, like a little ass bitch. Like, that pussy shit, like, no, that shit don't fly with me. And a lot of people don't even know me, like, as a person that's talking tough, that's a person that's solid. But my closest friends know I don't play that shit. My son, my wife know I don't play that shit. Like, we not speaking negative. We not crying. We not talking about what I deserve. We not on that entitled shit. If you gonna get that shit, get that shit. If you ain't get that shit, let it be and work hard and do it the next year. Because thinking that somebody owes you something, you can't live life like that. You ain't gonna never be satisfied. You always gonna be able to point the finger. You always gonna be able to blame somebody because you didn't get it. That's that victim mentality. That's that victimhood. When a black man says, oh, the white man, he's holding me down, I can't succeed. The white man doesn't want me to. I worked hard for all this and the white man ripped it away. Like, no, nigga. You ain't do what you thought you was doing. You thought they loved you. But it was another dude working harder than you. It was another dude putting in the work that you wasn't doing. And he got the credit, and he got the honor, and he got the praise. So now use that as motivation. Use that as inspiration to work your ass off. If not, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. That weak shit. Where the real niggas at? Where the real men at? That can accept responsibilities. They can accept accountabilities. That's gonna get off their ass and do them honeydews. You gotta get that oil change. You gotta get that tire fixed for your wife. You gotta get shit fixed in the house. You had an AC leak. You got something wrong with the plumbing. Who gonna cut the grass? You at work all the damn time on the grind. Who gonna get this yard right, nigga? All y'all niggas be complaining, but y'all niggas ain't trying to do shit. Give a fuck about what you did in the past is right now. You might have cut that grass 2 weeks ago. Now it's grown back. What about now? You might have washed the dishes a couple days ago. Now it's a lot in the sink. What about now? God damn. Yeah, you worked out last week. But what you doing right now? How you eating right now? Is it good? Is it healthy? Or did you just self-sabotage yourself? Because you thought you had it in the bag, my nigga. Hate you niggas. But, you know, it is what it is.